What's going on, Geekdom? This is Shamunk. Doing my review over the movie Smashing Machine, which I just watched this past Saturday. It was definitely very interesting of a movie. The movie does follow part of the life of Mark Kerr. It's not like a deep dive into his life to where it like starts from when he was young or anything like that. It starts at the beginning of his career as an MMA fighter. So it follows him in his relationship as well with Dawn, played by Emily Blunt. This was really a more like a dramatic film. They do show like portions of his fights and stuff. Well, fights and stuff in MMA. I'm gonna say I don't know if everything that happens in the movie is directly true to like exactly what happened in Mark Kerr's life, but because I know like some stuff gets changed, stuff like that, just for the movie, for the dramatic portions and stuff like that, just to tell the story that they want to tell. I've seen it a lot when it comes to a lot of films, but A24 I think does pick up some of these films, and they do such an interesting job. I like the way it was shot. It's a lot of different looks and stuff this had when it comes to the shooting, but I did like some of the way it was shot. It definitely felt like we was inside the action of everything, of stuff that was happening with him, and I think that was really done on purpose to get the audience like really into those moments and stuff. I don't think it was like the best film ever, but it did had some like really interesting stuff with it. I think Dwayne Johnson did a great job as Marker. There's moments and stuff where I was like, I couldn't believe that was him, Dwayne Johnson. I was like, he definitely looks different in some shots that I wouldn't have never been able to tell that was him. When it comes to like his, I want to say his acting and stuff, I think it was really good. I think he did a really good job with being into the character, inflation of his voice and everything. I think worked pretty well. I wouldn't be surprised if he is nominated for different awards during the award season. I don't know if he'll win, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was nominated. I think he did a good job, and I feel like this is more of a role that is something where he can't just be what we would expect to be like him, or a lot of his personality and stuff in it. So, yeah, this is definitely one I thought he did well in. And I know a lot of people were praising it before, but after watching, I was like, yeah, I definitely agree with a lot of critics and stuff when they were talking about Dwayne Johnson and his acting. I think he did a great job with it. I will say, as far as just me personally just watching it, I would say I was so pissed more of like, because I really get immersed into like the stories and movies and stuff like that, and I was really immersed into the story. I got so pissed off at Dawn a lot, uh, as far as her character and stuff. I was like, I don't know if this is exactly what happened or how she felt when it comes to everything in the movie, but this, as far as her real life goes, but in this movie, she definitely pissed me off a lot. Especially when you have someone that's dealing with addiction, stuff like that. For how she acted and how she was treating him, I was so pissed. I was so pissed. That's why I was like, I don't know if this is more on the depiction from Mark Kerr's side of what he saw and how he felt. So that's why I was like, I don't know if this is a biased pick when it comes to how everything went down. But it definitely made me not like Dawn. It definitely made me not like Dawn. But yeah. Because that's sometimes the case. Sometimes it's a biased viewpoint when it comes to how the story is being told. But we all know exactly how everything went down exactly. So that's just something that's interesting. But it definitely was an interesting movie, I thought. I don't know if they got all the details right when it comes to the fighting and stuff. When I got into MMA, Dana White was over the UFC. He already like started some, like when I first started was right when they were doing the Ultimate Fighter and stuff. So the first Ultimate Fighter is what I was watching. I got into seeing the Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner fight. That was interesting, but that's when I first really got into MMA. It was during that time. But I learned about Mark Kerr way later. I knew about Mark Coleman. I knew about him before I did about Mark Kerr. So, which Mark Coleman is in this movie, as far as just the character and stuff goes. Ryan Bader, who's a MMA fighter, was in the UFC. I think he went to Bellator. I'm not for sure. He either went to Bellator or went to some other thing. He became like a champion and stuff. But yeah, Ryan, he played Mark Coleman, and I thought he did a decent job with that as well. Uh, so it was a very entertaining movie, I would say. Very entertaining. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think it had like a 70 something on Rotten Tomatoes as far as percentage wise when it came to the critics. I don't know if it's still 72 for critics, 76 for audiences. I would lean towards that 72, 76 range. I would lean towards that because that's how I kind of felt. Like it wasn't a perfect movie. But it wasn't bad neither. It was definitely entertaining enough. But yeah, definitely more towards that as well. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. If y'all seen it, how y'all felt about it. If y'all feel the same way when it comes to Dawn, if y'all disliked her as far as the character, y'all let me know. Because I was like, hopefully I'm not the only one who got pissed off watching her and how she acted. But yeah, as far as the character go, not Emily Blunt, but just the character. If you like this video, please feel liking the video. If you'd like to subscribe to see some more of my reactions and other type of videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and others. Peace, geekdom.